Hey everyone, this is just a quick heads up that the autumn sale for Snowball Analytics is here with a massive 30% discount. Make sure to jump in early to get the best deals and don't wait too long because it ends soon. Be sure to use my unique link below to grab your discount, and you can even renew your subscription at a lower price, so don't miss it. Hello and welcome to episode 2 of my brand new journey. This journey is going to document my Freetrade realistic UK dividend investing journey. In this series, I'll be documenting my real-time progress as a UK dividend investor using the Freetrade app with a focus on building a UK-based portfolio from scratch. This portfolio is going to be a smaller portfolio as I've recently been getting so many messages from people who are struggling with a smaller dividend portfolio, so I thought what better way to help them than creating my own UK dividend portfolio on Freetrade. I know when you see a portfolio that's over 20, 50 or £100,000, it can feel really out of reach, so hopefully more people can relate to this portfolio. I want to keep this separate from my main portfolio on Trading 212, but I still want it to be within an ISA account, so that's why I decided to use Freetrade. If you've been thinking about getting started with investing, this is one of the easiest ways to begin. I use Freetrade, a commission-free investing app that makes buying and selling shares simple and transparent. The platform is clean, user-friendly, and you can invest in UK and US stocks without worrying about hidden fees. And right now, if you sign up using the link in my description and deposit just £50 into your account, you'll get a free share worth anything between £10 and £250. Oh, and I might add that if you're unsure what to invest that £50 into, don't worry about it. You will still receive your free share even if you don't invest that money. It's a great way to start building your portfolio with zero risk on that first step. Check out the link below and claim your free share today. If you're still on the fence about Freetrade, hopefully these videos will show you just how simple and accessible the app really is and why it's a solid platform to get started with. But be quick, this offer only runs until the 17th of September. For this series, I decided to set out a few rules to make it as fair as possible. The first rule is that every stock I invest into has to be listed on the London Stock Exchange. For this challenge, I've decided to only use stocks listed on the LSE so that we can keep things focused, relatable and beginner friendly, especially for UK investors. Since I'm using a UK-based brokerage and building this portfolio from a UK perspective, I think sticking to the London Stock Exchange helps make it easier for beginners to follow along using the same tools, and it'll highlight UK dividend paying companies that often get overlooked in global investing content. The second rule that I have is that I can only deposit money into this account that I've made through this YouTube channel. So if you're watching, please hit the like and subscribe button as it really helps the channel out and you'll be directly contributing towards the series. By doing this, it means I have a capped limit to what I can invest each month, and it will vary month to month, which will hopefully mean a lot of you can relate. By this, I mean that some people can only invest bits and pieces into the market, and I want to show you all that as long as you stick to it, you can make a huge difference to your future. And here's something I'd love to get your thoughts on. Should I include the free shares that I've received from everyone who's used my link? Personally, I think they should count since they've been earned directly through the channel, but I want this to be a community decision. So here's what I'm going to do. I'll leave a comment below with two options: include free shares and don't include free shares. Whichever one gets more thumbs ups by the end of September is the route I'll go with. So make sure to vote and share your opinion, that way you're going to be directly involved in shaping this series. As you can see on screen right now, I've made around about £100 from free shares so far, so what I would do would be sell these shares on my general investing account and move the money all across into my ISA account. And the final rule is that there are no more rules. So whether you're just getting started or looking to follow someone on the same path, this is a transparent, no fluff look at how I'm learning to invest for long-term passive income through dividend paying stocks. stocks. If this video reaches 150 likes, then I'll be sure to continue this series as it will confirm that there is enough interest for this type of content. And like I mentioned earlier, I'll be using my YouTube earnings each month to fund this series. As you can see on screen, last month the channel brought in £174.39, so that is exactly what I've added straight into the portfolio. That now leaves me with just over £180 sitting in the account ready to be invested, so let's jump in and put that money to work. The whole idea here is to create a portfolio that's focused on reliable UK-based dividend payers, something that can grow over time while also paying us a steady stream of passive income. And to do that, I wanted a strong UK-focused ETF as the foundation. On my other investing accounts, I don't actually have any UK-based ETFs, so this is the perfect opportunity to gain that exposure, especially since this series is all about UK investing. That ETF is going to be the iShares UK Dividend ETF stock ticker IUKD. It specifically targets the highest yielding UK dividend stocks across a wider range of companies, not just the big caps. This means we get a stronger average dividend yield, broader sector exposure, and still plenty of liquidity for easy buying and selling. And it's actually outperformed the FTSE 100 over the last 1, 3, and 5 years. So for a portfolio that's meant to generate income and reinvest those dividends for growth, IUKD just makes sense as my core holding, and that's why I'm going to continue to add to this position on a monthly basis. Currently, I have 10 shares that I bought last month in episode 1 for an average price at £8.60. And in today's video, I'm going to add a further 5 shares into the portfolio. So this is going to be my first buy for the month, and at the end of the video, I will show you my entire portfolio on Snowball Analytics so that you can see for yourselves how much money my portfolio will be generating. For the individual UK dividend stocks in my portfolio, I'm not just picking them out at random or going with whatever looks good on the day. I'm using a screening process on Stockopedia, and this is where it gets really interesting. Stockopedia allows me to set up filters to find companies that match my exact investing criteria. For this series, that means looking for solid, reliable, stable businesses with track records of paying and ideally growing their dividends over time. I can filter by things like dividend yield, dividend cover, payout ratios, financial health scores, and even long-term earnings trends. That way, I'm not just chasing high yields that could be unsustainable, I'm aiming to invest in companies that can actually grow their dividends over the long term. This process then gives me a short list of quality dividend growers, which I can then research in more detail before adding them to my portfolio. Over time, the goal is to build a dividend income stream that's not only high, but also reliable and growing year after year. Here's the filter that I've actually used myself for picking the stocks for this series. We can see that it's came up with 30 different stocks from these filters, and then I've looked into each of the companies further, and since I want my portfolio to have diversification from the off, I carefully selected companies from different sectors so that I'm not overexposed in any one sector. And since starting my portfolio last month, we can see that most of my holdings are slightly down, which I'm actually quite happy about, as I know that they are all solid companies and I'm happy to continue adding into these positions. I'm going to be topping up all of my individual UK dividend stocks that I have in my portfolio currently, as I feel they complement my IUKD ETF and I want to start building the positions up. I'm also going to be adding a new stock to the portfolio, so make sure you stay tuned for that. But first up, let's add to my Hikma Pharmaceuticals position, where I'm going to add 2 shares for a total amount of £34. We can see that over the last month, they're actually down around 5.37%, which for me just means they're an even better opportunity to buy into the stock. They are a multinational pharmaceutical company that develops, manufactures and markets a broad range of branded and generic medicines as well as injectable products. The company has grown into a global player with operations across the Middle East, North Africa, Europe and the United States. Hikma focuses on providing affordable and high quality treatments in areas such as oncology, cardiovascular, central nervous system, anti-infections and respiratory care. Known for its strong injectable portfolio, the company plays a significant role in supplying critical hospital medicines worldwide while maintaining a commitment to expanding access to essential healthcare. The next stock that I'll be investing into in today's video is Inchcape, stock ticker INCH. Inchcape is a global automotive distributor and retail company that partners with leading car manufacturers to deliver vehicles, parts, and after-sales services across more than 40 markets. Inchcape has grown into one of the world's largest independent automotive distributors, connecting customers with brands such as Toyota, Mercedes-Benz, Jaguar Land Rover, and BMW. The company operates through two main segments, distribution and retail. Inchcape's business model focuses on enabling manufacturers to expand their global reach while ensuring high-quality service and long-term customer relationships. I'm going to be adding 3 shares to my current position, which will come to a total amount just under £20 for this company. And as we can see, over the last month, they are pretty flat, being up slightly at 0.91%. Next up, we have Drax Group, stock ticker DRX. Drax is a UK-based renewable energy company best known for operating Drax Power Station in North Yorkshire, the country's largest power plant. Originally a coal-fired station, it has transformed into a predominantly biomass-fueled facility, making it one of the world's largest producers of renewable energy from sustainable wood pellets. Beyond generation, Drax is involved in energy supply, storage, and the development of carbon capture technologies with the goal of becoming a carbon negative company. Through its operations, Drax plays a key role in supporting the UK's transition to net zero by providing reliable, renewable electricity while investing in innovative solutions to decarbonise energy production. And I'm also going to be adding 3 shares of this company to the portfolio for an amount just over £20. And as we can see on screen over the last month, this company is down around 1.9%. The next UK dividend company within my portfolio is Keller, stock ticker KLR. Keller Group plc is the world's largest geotechnical specialist contractor. The company provides advanced group engineering solutions that support construction and infrastructure projects across more than 40 countries. Keller's projects span diverse sectors such as transportation, energy, industrial, residential, and commercial developments, making it a key partner in building and maintaining essential global infrastructure. I'm going to be adding 1 more share of the stock to my portfolio for an amount just under £14, and as we can see over the last month, this company is flat, being up just 2 pence. And the final stock that I'm going to be adding into that's already within my portfolio is a brand many of you are likely familiar with, Domino's. However, it's important to note that this is not the US version of the company, as the UK and Ireland operations are run separately. Domino's Pizza Group, stock ticker DOM, is the exclusive master franchise for the Domino's brand in the United Kingdom and Ireland. The company manages and supports a network of primarily franchise stores offering freshly made pizzas and sides through both delivery and collection. With a strong emphasis on convenience, technology, and digital ordering platforms, Domino's has become the leading pizza delivery company in its markets. The business continues to grow its footprint by expanding store numbers, investing in supply chain operations, and focusing on customer satisfaction and brand loyalty. I'm going to be adding 8 shares of the stock to my portfolio, and Domino's, similarly to Keller, is actually also down 2p over the last month. So this now leaves me with around £30 left in the portfolio, which I'm going to be putting into a new company. Now, I'm sure the big question on your mind is, what's the new stock I'm adding? Well, let's now head back over to the Stockopedia screening page, as this one is one that I think a lot of you are going to be very familiar with. With a strong stock rank score of 91, the stock that I'm going to be investing into is none other than Pets at Home. And if you didn't know already, Pets at Home is actually the UK's leading pet care business, offering a wide range of products and services tailored to pet owners. The company operates a nationwide network of retail stores and veterinary practices alongside grooming salons in a growing digital platform. Its business model combines pet food, accessories, and healthcare with services such as veterinary care and insurance, creating an integrated ecosystem for pet well-being. With a strong focus on customer loyalty and the growing demand for premium pet care there, Pets at Home has established itself as a go-to brand for pet owners across the UK. I've decided to add Pets at Home to my dividend portfolio because it offers a strong combination of consistent dividend payments, defensive qualities, and growth potential in a resilient sector. As the UK's leading pet care provider, the company benefits from the steady demand for pet products and services, which tends to remain stable even during economic downturns. With a solid balance sheet, reliable cash flow, and a healthy dividend yield, Pets at Home provides both income stability and long-term growth opportunities, making it a well-rounded addition to my portfolio. I also love when I feel I can find value within a company, and with Pets at Home being down over 32% in the last year, I feel this price is a great entry point. So without further ado, I'm going to add that £30 to Pets at Home as the new addition to my portfolio. Now I've added to all my positions, let's take a look at how the portfolio is shaping up over on Snowball Analytics. As you can see, the portfolio is valued at just under £460 and we are now expected to make just under £21 a year in dividend income. This comes to a dividend yield at 4.62%, which is right around the range that I want it to be at, so I'm very happy to see that, and it just highlights how fast the dividend portfolio can start growing. If we have a look closer, we can actually see I'm set to receive my first dividend payment on the 12th of September, where I'm going to get 55 pence from Keller Group, and I've actually got 3 further payments this month, which is very exciting as this is my first month receiving dividends in this account. Something I absolutely love about Snowball is that it breaks down exactly what you're expected to make in the coming months, and you can even look for the year ahead. With my consistent monthly contributions, I've no doubt this income will continue to grow steadily. What I really like about the portfolio is the balance that it offers. With my solid 4.62% yield alongside a 9.59% 5-year dividend growth rate, it offers exactly what I want, which is a mix of income and dividend growth. And that will be a wrap on today's video. If you made it this far, then please let me know what stocks you think I should look at next month. If you enjoyed the video, then don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. This is the Geordie Pig Investor, over and out.